All right, and welcome back. This is your man Warrior. Just got done eating lunch, so hopefully I don't too much. I probably should have grabbed something to drink. Running a little bit late today. That's okay. I might actually go run and get something to drink. Looks like Echo is in. Thought they were going to drop Echo yesterday. They did drop him. They just didn't drop him to grab him. They dropped him for us to look at for a day and then have him on a 2-day event. Kind of crazy that they did this. They're not giving a ton of time because literally they're giving him as a 2-day event. The other thing is if you're like a whaley whale kraken crackety kraken, you're probably pretty upset, and you probably should be, because Hunter is already farmable in the crystal store, which means that he's going to be farmable really, really soon. And they do this literally less than a month, like 3 to 4 weeks after a character comes out. You can grab his shards with your daily earnings, and then within a few months after that, you can grab him. It's just crazy. So that's why I don't buy the characters for $300 anymore. Haven't done that since I've come back to the game. So if you see any of the characters I have that are maxed out, it's simply because I waited until they were into the crystal store and then I get like 1,000 crystals a day. That's a lot of character shards that you can grab out of the store. You're probably looking at my energy going, oh, good God, man, you need to use the energy. But what's up, Bass Reich? How's it going? Yeah, I know, right? Another live stream. We had one yesterday, and now we get one today. Yeah, today's the normal one. Yesterday was just because May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. Something to stream about. Let's give them something to stream about. Now my energy's really something to talk about. I don't see him dropping in here yet, though. I'm sure he's going to have a really rare drop in here. He'll probably be in the top 2 with Bo and Admiral Pete yet. And so I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes open for the 4 different, refreshes, and I'll have to watch for him to pop in there because, he'll probably be super rare and whatnot. What's up, Aldry? How you doing, brother? Bassreich, yeah, there'll be a story time today. Wasn't one yesterday, but there'll be one today. The story time from today, will be, interesting. Hopefully people don't go off and go do what I'm going to be talking about, because I don't want to be responsible for other people's good or bad decisions. I think it's up to the individual user as to what they do. So you'll know more about that once we get to talking about that. So yeah. All right. So first things first, I think I need to get my daily energy in, because the guild's going to be upset with me if I don't hurry up and spend some energy. So let's go ahead and spend some energy. You're probably wondering, why in the world do I have Cad Bane at Relic 7? And it's for ships. Sadly, yeah. Yep, for ships. We're going to slice this crazy, silly, not so good mod. Yep, we're going to do it. Because it's mod slicing time, we're going to just do this. We're going to go, I have some crystals from those crystal packs, you guys. I talked about those packs yesterday. If you want to know what was what I considered worthy or not worthy, you can look at that video to yesterday, or you can watch it tomorrow. That'd be too late. Yeah, I think the crystal packs are probably the only thing really worth it, other than the possible Zeta packs. The other thing that was possibly a gamble worth it if you're a spender was the relic packs and the relic material. And I did do those 2 packs, and I did get the arrow magnifiers in one of the packs. And so I don't know, it's a debate as to whether that was worth it or not. I mean, $80 for 15 pieces. Really, the last time, you got for $100, I think you got 20. So I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say it's worth it at that point. But I did get some. So some people got none. So I guess, you got to kind of count your losses. Let's see. I'm not going past 200. I'm not trying to spend all my crystals. I'm trying to keep some for Hunter, because Hunter is available. But we're going to do the 50s and we'll do the 100s because it ends today. The double drops end today. That's right. Today's the last day of double drops. So might as well do the 50s and do the 100s. There we go. And we're going to do some mod battles. Let's see. I don't know how many of these I even need. 34. Wow. I don't think I didn't even need that, but well, why don't we just go to a flash 100? We'll just do an even 100. So we need like 15-ish more. So let's do like 8. Oh, that's close enough. 140 GL tickets on the 16 on SLR. Oh, I got to do one more. I don't know about my day yet. Well, we're going to find out here in a second. 1 got me 6. Wow. Alrighty. Giggity, giggity, goo. All right. Let's look at this material. This is a good time to get mod farming material, just for the record, you guys. You know, that's probably my favorite part of this, honestly, is the mod farming material for getting things to 6E. It's really hard to get the stuff to 6E. It's really hard, really expensive. Stuff doesn't drop too well. Takes forever. And the crew that you have, you know, for ships, they really need to, we'll just keep going, use the rest of it. They all need their stuff at 6E, even if it's not the absolute best mod. I mean, I'm not going to steal someone else's amazing mod to put on this character. It's a decent mod. It's an offense mod, but it's a defense mod, not super amazing. Has protection, some secondary speed, some defense on a defense mod with offense. Honestly, it's not very good. But he's in ships, so it's what I had on him. I don't even use Cad Bane. I'll be honest. I don't use him at all in any. But you know, I like Cad Bane as a character in Star Wars. Loved him in the storyline. You know, his arc and everything like that. I think he's a great bounty hunter. He's modded mediocre, but I'm gonna have to get him, you know, Relic 7 for his ship. Gotta love it. All right, let's go in here. He should be 183. Yep, 183. I can get one more speed. I can get him to 184. The 184 speed. A lot of people are unsure of the ship, on how to make the ship go faster. Each segment of a character independently impacts a ship. So if you don't know this, the stars are one way. Every star impacts the ship's health, protection, speed. You know, the individual stats go up as you go up by the star level. That's one way. The next way is the relic levels. Each relic levels, I think it's 3, 5, and 7, impact the ship again and again and again, kind of like the star levels. And then the abilities, also individually, just the abilities by themselves. If you do the abilities, as you go up with the abilities, there's tiers on the abilities where as you go up on the abilities and eventually, you know, you do their omegas and stuff, it'll impact the ship's health and protection and speed and all of that. And then individually, separately as well, the mods going all the way up to the gold mods. And then it's at the end when you go to 6E. Past 6E, it doesn't affect it, but at 6E, you can slice them to the 6E, and every 2 gets you an extra speed and some extra health and protection. And so I've got 2 more to slice. So those 2 are going to get me a tiny bit more health and protection and 1 more speed. So that's all I can do for him. He's a Relic 7. He's 7 stars. His abilities are maxed. So the only thing I can do for the ship is slice 2 more mods. And that's as good as this ship is going to get. So 1 more speed, but the ship is looking pretty good. This is going to be a critical ship to make my testing important. If you guys want bounty hunters to be great again, or ever great, this is going to be a critical ship. It really is. You want it to be as good as it possibly can. He's going to have that double tap. He's got inflict, breach. Breach has got to be done 6 times for his special ability to kick in on the other ship. And then he's got target lock synergy. And so hopefully, hint, hint, target lock synergy, hint, hint, you'll know what other ships we're going to be pairing with this team. And then stat-wise, you know, he's kind of a squishy ship, so you really need to take him up. His health is 90-ish, protection's 50, so you're only at 143,000. For an attacker, that's okay. But that's at Relic 7, 6E mods, the works. So pretty bad. Yeah, so what's going on, everybody that's jumping in right now? But I am happy that the double drops allow me to kind of get this up and kind of maxed out. So yeah, Xanadu Blood, good ship. You really want to max this out during this time frame. By the way, I do try and get this material every day, every reset from here. And the weirdest thing, I have never in my life been that low on that currency in my life ever. I'm literally running out of it every day now. Pretty crazy. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do this just so I can, again, slice one of his mods. We're going to go ahead and let's pick whichever one is better because neither one are really good. 9 health, defense. Let's do the health. That's the better of the two. It pains me. I should put a better mod on him, honestly, to do that. But at this point, again, it's for ships, and then we're going to be testing in 5 days. So I'm just trying to get him to 6E. I need one more slice. We'll probably get that up tomorrow, and then we'll have our ship maxed out. So that's why he's up there in favorites. And then Relic Material. Relic Material's dropping really nice. And that's how I got him to Relic 7. And it's nice. In the update, they actually now show everywhere this, stuff is. Wandering Scavenger, the shipments. The shipments is kind of steep. You can really farm it a little better if you're just patient. That's not really a very good deal, but you got to be patient. But this stuff here, it's actually a pretty decent deal. 135. A lot of times 100 crystal refresh won't get you 5. A lot of times a 1 refresh, gets you 1 or 3. So that's kind of a guaranteed, good deal. If you want to spend it, 270 for 10, that's kind of a guaranteed good deal. I hate to say that, but the Wandering Scavenger deals are actually 4 crystals, a good deal. I wouldn't spend your other currency on it though. So let's go ahead and do this. And boy, you can get some bad batches when you're trying to farm this stuff. That's a double drop, and I only got 6, which means we really got 3. And there we got 4, but we got it doubled, obviously. There's 3 out of 6. I mean, this stuff just really does. It drops bad. There's a good one. We're just going to try and get as much of this stuff as possible in double drops because the other stuff always drops a little better. There we go. And so you want to get the most flawed that you can during double drops. The flawed signal data is the best stuff to go with. And actually, you know what? Let's see. We're going to do the 200s today. I'm not going to go 400, but this stuff is so expensive and so hard to get. Let's just do a couple more. Yuck. I just want to get as much of it as possible. 100. So I'm pretty happy with that. 100 is good. Yeah. All right, cool. And then I did do those packs. I told you about that for the impulse detector. And then the arrow magnifier. I did get 15 of each. And then I had like 14 of each, if you notice. So I'm at 30, almost 29 of each. So, and then, a couple more raids. And I'll be at 40, so I'll be at enough for 2 characters. Right now, I'm enough for 1. I'm going to leave that alone because I'm positive, 100% HIV positive. No, I'm just kidding. 100% positive that there's going to be another Relic 8 character necessary for this journey for the GL. And I'm really positive these Bad Batch characters are going to be required. I know. What's funny is I watched Arnold, good friend, great man. Some people love him. Some people don't. You don't have to like his personality to know he's doing very well on YouTube. But I did watch his speculation video. I was just curious. I agree with 2 of the characters that he suggested. But then he went off on a weird tangent of some characters I actually totally disagreed with. And he never even mentioned the Bad Batch. And I have no idea why. They brought out 4 marquee characters right before the GL launches. And they were included. And this time there's 4 GLs or 4 marquees right before the GL launch. It just makes complete sense to require the spending, and they're going to do a fast launch on all the characters like they always do. So they'll be like, well, 2 of them are farmable, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I hate it, but I'm like really, really sure the Bad Batch is going to be a part of this relic or of this GL's journey. And another R8, because they did one already, and I said they would, and they did. And so because they've already confirmed my suspicion, I'm pretty sure they'll do at least 2. And this character has the most requirements of any of them, 15. The most prior was 14. So, you know, 15, and I can easily see all of these guys coming in here. So the other thing I like to do during double drops is get these bad boys. I got 189, 168. We're going to go for these. This is the time, man. You know, this is the time to get these. It really is. If you can do it, do it. If you can do it. I'm the SpongeBob old lady. I just can't get past it now. My daughter ruined me. Oh man, I got 1 drop on that. That was bad. I got 2 on that one. Come on, double it. 1 on that one again. I've got some bad batches. This is the May. All right, there was 4 doubled for 8. Oh, that was not even cryo. Come on, you're going to make me cryo over here. That was a bad father pun. There's 1. Good God, man. Come on. There was 3 doubled for 6. There was none. None times none is none. I'm sure everybody's heard that joke a couple of times. These batches are trashes. Aldry. Come the frick on. Seriously, I went up from 186 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I had 168. So 33 with all that energy. That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's a really bad drop rate. I have like 800 energy, so let's use that energy. The other thing I like to do is go for hard to get stuff. You know, things where, whoops, that's not the right guy. Let's look. Let's see if we can find one. Something like this, you know, it's required for a lot of people. You know, or you can find like a finisher piece where like Gear 12 finisher that requires like, let's flip the head over here. Let's come down here, find somebody that requires a finisher. Oh, sure, it can go up. But like, yeah, so this piece right here, and I bet you I could get it on a ship's node. No, packs. That's stupid. That's Mark 5. Let's see if we can find something that's required on a finisher piece for one of these characters for ships. I bet you this stuff will drop pretty good. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Good luck. Come on. 1. Oh, man. They're watching it. They're like, throttle it down. Don't give him the good luck. There's 3 doubled. All right. There's 2. I was hoping to get 50 out of all this energy. 50 would be nice. That'd be pretty neat. I got 25, 24 technically. We're at 30 now. We're getting there. Wow, it doesn't matter. None of this matters is at 5 million GP. That is a accomplishment in this game for sure. Stube says, hey, Warrior, how's it going? Good to have you back. When you left, I was following your Scissor Man. Just crossed 5 million as well. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Scissor Man was a lot of fun. It would be crazy. I got it. I went over the 50. Sweet. It's great to get 50 of these. These are really tough, and they were selling packs of these. And you don't even have to do the packs. You can just sim them, right, with your crystals that you hopefully were able to get if you could afford those. So I got all my energy spent. Yeah. Not terrible. All right. Oh, I wanted to do the simming too, and see how that works. See if it is fixed. I think they said the patch was supposed to fix it. And, 4 days, about 5 days for the next week. We'll definitely be testing that ship, and I might do it in the stream, but I might do an extra couple videos for that. In Conquest, I just kind of quit. As soon as I got max reward, I just gave up. I was just like, I'm done. As soon as I hit that, and I'm at 107. So definitely with the 44, I'm there, man. We're there. We're there. Because I got 66. There was a couple in Sector 2 on the boss I didn't even bother with. I got all of Sector 3. I missed one on the boss battle for Sector 4. It's the turn meter removal ones. I'm just like, I'm not even going to mess with it. And then at the end, there was 2 on the final boss battle for Sector 5, and I was like, I'm not even going to mess with it. So I had 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 5 achievements on 3 boss battles. I just said, screw it. Once you get it, it's like, why even try? All right, multi-sim, all 8. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That was pretty neat. Thoughts on the cooling systems being removed? I think they want to make it a challenge. So that's good, I suppose, but I'm interested to see what they're going to bring in that's going to accidentally break the game. And then they're going to say, oh, crap. So when they bring the new Conquest out, I say play your butt off on day 1 and get as far as you can. And hopefully you can get some ship shards, and then they'll reset it because something will be broken. And then they'll be like, oh, crap, we didn't know about these infinite loops, blah, 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 blah. And then you can... when they reset it or crash it or whatever they're going to do, you can be like, oh, look, what I'm going to keep all this. Oh, and then they'll send you your crystals back or whatever. I didn't get to do any of that because I was lazy and I didn't play for the first couple days. And then they're like, oh, we're so sorry for all of you. I'm like, sorry for what? I didn't do anything. And then I didn't get anything because I didn't play. So I say play fast and furious on those first few days. Yeah, do it. Do it. I'm the old SpongeBob lady. Yeah, I can't get over that now. All right. Yeah, I have 184 of the guild store currency. Man, I've been spending the heck out of that. You know why? You know why? Because of this. These freaking things for relic material. I'm not even kidding you. These 3 by Young Han Solo, these 2 by Young Han Solo, and the one directly above Young Han Solo. I have to buy this stuff every single day at every single refresh so I can break it down for relics and every single day. And I can't keep my guild store currency in stock, man. It's crazy. The rest of it's worthless, but let's see if there's anything in here worth my currency. Probably not. Nope. Nope. That's slowly adding up. When I came back, I didn't have the malevolence maxed out, so I had to max that out. That was expensive, but you know, once I got that maxed out, you're kind of like, what do I use it for? So, you know, I buy it for things that are important, like cryos and other stuff. I also never have anything in here, but this one slot is, if there was one MVP slot in all of this, it's 100% this slot right here because of relics. This stuff is so neat. This slot is so needed for relic material, to slice for relic material. It's not even funny. And it's cheap, 360. Everything else above it this is all 720. This one slot's 360. And you need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. So, yep. Okay. And we start at Grand Arena starts in a couple hours. I set my defense. I didn't forget this time. Well, last time I didn't forget on the 3 battles. The first battle I lost because I didn't get entered in because of Sure Shot. Thanks a lot, Sure Shot. But the other 3 I did well. I went 3-0, 3-0 and 2-1. And then this time, this very first section, I went 2-1. It was very good. It was a very fun adventure. There are some battles in here. I finally got my first order ship and my resistance ship up to 7 stars, so that's pretty neat. I think I'm done with that. Yeah, we did this. Radis. Let's do that. You get a couple of ship shards from here. Why does it do that? Hey, I got to use multiple ships now. The Holdo ship is a really, really good ship. It really is. It's actually a very good ship. Had it at 6 stars for so long, but 7 stars makes it even better. Imagine that. It's pretty cool, actually, taking it in and using it, but crazy enough, let's just do some damage. And by the way, I'm just having fun. If you're wondering, if you're like, hey, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. I know you're supposed to have no protection, and it does more damage. I get it. I'm not Cubs fan, Han. Oh, sorry. That's just a joke. Cubs and I are friendly, you guys. It's just a joke. I saw people giving him a hard time on Facebook, and they shouldn't. He's a good guy. But apparently he's... people are giving him a hard time because he let's get rid of their buffs. Apparently he's having some trouble from time to time on call-in stuff like hey, why is that not stunning that ship or whatever? I don't know. I don't watch him, not because I don't like him. I just don't watch most content creators because I don't have time to watch other people most of the time. And if I do, I'll watch Arnold because he is the best content creator we have. Defunct. Ouch. Like I said, Cubs is cool. I've hung out with him. He's a great guy. But I just saw people giving him a hard time. So it was just a joke. So just take it as a joke. Pew pew. Let's get taunt back up. And this is how you use it. This is how you use it. This is how you use it. Uh-oh. You're going to die. Oh, double tap. I do love that ship. I got to get my crew members for that ship up, but it's hard to justify, man. It's real hard to justify. Bring her in. Take off that buff. Goodbye. I like these little events. They're fun. Best thing of his is Leia's mom song. He is a good singer. I think what I've heard was pretty good. And I've heard a couple of his songs. I thought they were really actually quite ingenious. I can't do that. So, yeah. I got to listen to that song, though. I haven't seen or I haven't heard that song. So I'll have to hear that song. I heard that just came out recently or whatever. Yeah, Aldry, it would be fun to do a reunion with, Cubs and me and all the original like 5 that were together. Mobile Gamer, although he doesn't do this game anymore, but it would still be fun. That would be fun. This is a fun battle too. I enjoy this team a lot. And I enjoy, different characters. Young Lando, Relic 3, Young Han Solo, Relic 5. Different characters. You don't always have to take in the same characters just because you want to auto-battle it. Everybody's like, oh my God, he has a Relic 5 character. Why? Why, Warrior? Why? Because I can. That's why. And we'll just get rid of him. And then let's just put some of that up. Let's do a basic. Let's throw this over here. By the way, the speed gain you get on this character with the middle ability, you can get him well over 400 speed. A lot of people don't realize that. Basic. Sucks. Kills him. But you can get him over 400 speed in an encounter. It's pretty neat, actually. And he has a stacking damage that he does. Trying to do basics. Trying to minimize the damage. Hard. Pew pew. He's a Han, though, right? Young Han's a Han, so why not? Yeah, it'd be fun to just chill. That's true. It'd be fun. We had a lot of fun just hanging out. Good times. Good times, great oldies. Let's take your buffs off. Zip, zip. All right, let's call you Han. Young Han. Yeah, I love that. Little assist. Little stealth. Put a little crit chance up. Little mollywop. Pong, 45k. Pretty neat. That was pretty good. And he barely even got to stack any damage on this round. 55k from young Lando. You know what I mean? Like, the encounter doesn't last long at all. It's really hard to get their damage ramping, but you can ramp damage with this team, especially if the battle goes on for, you know, a decent amount of time. Hey, look at that. 5 speed. I bet it doesn't roll. I'm a perpetual optimist until this game. And then this game comes and I'm like, nothing good will happen. This has defense, so it's guaranteed not to roll. This one has good stuff, so tenacity will roll. All right. It's just fun to play with different characters, you know what I mean? Let's do Old Man in Vandor. I bet you're like, I've never seen this team composition. Well, there's a reason why you haven't seen this team composition. Because you shouldn't use this team composition. All right. Let's call it an assist. Pew. Bam, Old Man. Yeah, go stealth. Call Old Man. Ramp. I like Vandor in this team too. The amount of prepared is. Let's call your buddy. Oh, he's dead. Too bad. So, something a lot of people don't know is this team, this stupid team, I use as a cleanup team in Grand Arena Championships if something goes horribly sideways with one of the overpowered teams and I get like either nobody dead and like it goes really bad or something and I end up leaving like only one person dead, or their protection's all down but they're like spent on their abilities, and I'm just like, and then somehow they like kill all my characters before I can like exit out or something, and I'm not on airplane mode and I'm like, oh my god, I can take this team in and clean them up. I'll use L3. Obviously L3 is a superior tank, but you can survive with Vandor L3 and then the ramping damage, and by the end of it I've got 180,000 hits with Han that are one-shotting people, and you're like, okay, all right, and you're like, why? How is this a thing? That this is not known, but nobody uses this team anymore. This was a really cool team like 2 years ago. Bam! Did you see that damage? I don't know if you guys saw that damage. It's like 150,000 damage. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. As long as you can play it correctly, you've got to make sure you play it correctly. All the health down's dumb. I don't have the dispel, so Pew. All right, here we go. Boom, there's my Dispel. And we'll get rid of you. And let's call you, except for it'll probably kill him. Yeah, 101,000. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. That was just 100,000 casual hit. You know, big deal. Just 100,000 off of him. Let's just casually smack. Yeah, the damage is super fun with this team. Like I said, this is a great investment team. If you're a whale, a lot of whales are like, I look at their roster and they're like super dialed into all what's meta. This is one of my favorite non-meta teams. And boo, 40,000. Yeah. I remember when this team came out, I was like, I want it so bad, but I couldn't. And I just literally this week got my Han Solo where I wanted him. It took me all the way until now. Oh, there's a speed. Let's see if any of these mods roll, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Actually, let's go get Echo first. Let's get me some Echo. Look at this. I can't even believe it. These are going to expire. Except, of course, Tech, because they totally were messed up on the days. Bassreich says he used young Han Solo and Hat before it became simmable. Had fun with the ramping damage. Let me guess. You watched McMole. Because that was McMole's like favorite character to ramp damage up. And that's honest to God why I wanted him to get him up. The problem was I didn't have the resources back then. But yeah, no, that was totally true. Totally true. Well, they put Echo way over here. All right, cool. They're going to force feed us a bunch of characters probably, right? Yep, event units. All right. Well, the cool thing about that is if you're a nobody in this game and just started, you don't even have to have characters to earn a character. It used to be these, I don't know if you remember, they've had some marquee events where they actually got pretty hard and you couldn't even unlock some of the highest levels of the marquee unless you were like level 85 because some of the highest end of the marquee was difficult. Yeah, I don't really. So this is auto. I'm glad they have an auto on this. Come on. The animations, I'm sorry. I like this team, but the animations make it insufferable for me. Takes too long. It's like, come on, you guys. Do you really need to pull out your iPad every time you do an Aldery? I remember that. Pepperidge Farm remembers. But seriously, they'd give you a marquee event and you'd be like, hey, I think I can do it. And then the highest level for some people would be like, I can't do that damn marquee on the last tier. Why? Why'd they make it so difficult? And now they're like marquees are just layover events, which is good. Good. It's good. But Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, it's pretty funny. Bassreich and Aldry. You remember. All right. This is how we officially play these marquee. Whoa, that was way cool. I mean, it's always cool the first time. The animations, but then after that it gets really boring. Ooh, he salutes. Hey, that's really cool too. I like his animations. Echo's awesome. And he had that conical sphere thing in front of him. That was pretty cool too. I would like him for at least 5 or 6 battles until it got really old. Ooh, he's got a blue blaster. How cool is that? That was fun. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah, blue sphere. Blue conical sphere. Move. Go Wrecker. Hey, so while this is like earning me a character and I'm not really playing, do you remember, because we're talking about Pepperidge Farm remembers, do you remember when we used to test stuff in Arena. Yeah, like years ago, and we actually like used to have to theory craft. That was a long time ago. And we used to do tons of videos on theory crafting in Arena. That was fun. Once upon a time. But do you remember how people, if you tested in Arena a new team, it wasn't considered a good team, a really good team, unless you could put it on auto and take the selector off. So you would hit auto and then you would take the selector off like I just did. And then if it could win with no selector on, meaning that it was just random as hell, then and only then was it considered a good ass team, because it was just, no selector, because you couldn't, pick your target. They were pissed if you picked your target. They, as in the viewers, of course. They were like, why are you picking your target? It has to be complete random. Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, it was freaking hilarious. Yeah, really, really funny. People were like, oh man, you can't choose who you target. But I kind of miss those days back in the day when you could theory craft, 15 different teams in Arena, and we had a lot of different things to climb, and there was always a couple that would be the top for a while, but there was always different things you could do. And now it's a paper, rock, scissors of the GLs, and that's it. Yeah, that's right. Hilarious indeed. I love the Bad Batch squad so far. Seems promising for the light side GOTB. It is definitely built for light side GOTB. Definitely. For no other reason, this is definitely built for light side GOTB. Probably built for the cam mission as well, but with the right clones, you can do the cam mission. I mean, I do the cam mission all the time, and all the time, once a month, but have a really high success rate. It's a tough mission, but the proper modding makes all the difference in the world. Let's go over to this one, Sniper Droid. And so these guys might make it just that much easier. There'd be a whole new strategy for sure. You'd have to learn their kits and everything and try and go through a whole new strategy. I got the strategy figured out on the team I have. Ooh, speed and offense on a crit damage primary. That one's promising. And then GLs came out defunct. You're right. And then they came out. Okay, guys, hold on. We're on the bonus tier. Remember, this used to suck and be hard. Now it's easy, but you get to borrow Echo. Careful timing on Echo's abilities will ensure Bad Batch allies have potent buffs to improve their abilities. Oh yeah, let's use those guys. Let's go clones. Let's see if I can do it. What the hell is going on? Why am I going so far down for clones? Why am I doing that? All right, let's do this. Hunter. And then Rex, and I gotta pick one more. Let's do Arc because he's got the turret, right? The turret helps. No. Let's do Cody. Man, Cody ran with him. Yeah, I think that's what they got in mind. Cam's pain in the butt to beat. If you have these guys, it'll probably become a thing of the past. And that's probably actually, that's what it is. I just had an epiphany, you guys. I just had an epiphany. I keep saying these guys are going to be required for the new GL. If I am right, then they can totally and completely require Cam for the new GL. Because if you have Relic 3 or Relic 5 of these guys, and they literally do get Cam easy, then that means everybody out there that's able to do light side GOTB is going to be able to go out there, do it, get the Cam shards, and we'll be able to get Cam now that was gated before. And they're going to see it, not that that's true, but they're going to see it as that. And they're going to use that as the justification in their minds. Well, we just gave them the tool. to get cam. So now that it's, you know, they can get cam, we can make cam a part of the relic or part of the requirements, and they'll have like a relic 8 cam requirement. Dude, this is going to be so stupid if that's true. Oh my gosh. There's this salute. Buff immunity. Okay, so let's go over to Magnagard. Let's salute. And then hold on, what does it do? I haven't even read this stuff. Dispel all debuffs on others and call them to assist. Oh, we don't have any debuffs, but call them to assist. It calls all of them, so whatevs. Takes away turn meter when you call Rex, so there was that. Got the buff immunity. And let's clean you guys up. Yep. I don't need that. Damn, there's so much cleanse on these guys. What's this? Evasion up? Oh, yeah, for sure. Put that up. Wrecker. Oh, we don't need that. We want this. Whop, whop. And stealth. Kill him. Kill him, kill him. And take away some turn meter. Boom. Throw the knife a couple times. He's dead. Go after him. Little turn meter reduction. We don't want Watt taking a turn. Yeah, go after the tank. See how that works. Yeah, the animations, they definitely spent a lot of time on the animations. Wop, wop. We'll just kill him for good purposes. They make him a lot easier to kill in this event, of course. Damn, that was amazing. Swap. They've got polygons now. Polygons. It says they can defeat Padme, they can auto General Grievous, and they can kill Darth Revan. Wow, that's pretty neat. I'm guessing they're going to be insanely good at the light side GOTB with all this control once you learn how to use them. There's just so much going on with their kit. So much going on with their kit. I'm glad we found you. We thought you were dead. We did. We thought he was dead, right? We really did. But Rex never gave up hope. We found him. Let's get that extra star. He's got a really good salute, you guys. That's a perfect salute. All right, we're going to take it to gear purple. And then we got to start looking, because some of this stuff we got to fully craft. Maybe. Yeah. That's a good one to fully craft. I only have 2 of those. Crap. I was hoping I had more saved up before this character. Mark 5 Lorne or power cells. Got to fully craft those. We're running out of those too. Man, I tell you what. relicking stuff really kills your gear, what you have left. Yeah. Do you like the upgraded art? The characters? You know what? I'm not as critical as a lot of people. Yes, I do like the upgraded art for most of the characters. I do not, the one, okay, so there's two that I take, like, I wish they would have left. There's two that I'm like, oh my God, those are horrible. And they're really portraits. The portraits are like bad. And that is Ray's portrait. Ray's portrait is really, really bad. Ray's portrait is really, really bad. Like Ray's forehead, you can land a plane on Ray's forehead, and that's not good. I'm not sure Ray would be happy with that. You know what I mean? Like Ray's forehead, they got to take a look at that maybe. And then the other one is Old Ben. Old Ben looks like an elf that has the Rona. Like he's got coronavirus and he's got elf ears. And I've looked at the pictures side by side of the actor and him, and I've zoomed in on it and everything. And he just looks like he has a really bad cold, and his ears are sticking out way further than the actor. The actor did have big ears that stuck out, but not nearly as big as the portrait. So like they really went extreme on the ears, the elf ears, and his like sniffles, like trying to make him look old, man. They just made him look like an elf, man. So him and Ray, aside from those two, honestly, the rest of them are fine. The rest of them, I thought they did a decent job trying to change things up or make them look better or whatever. The rest of them, I'm like, man, they're all right. I think they did an okay job, honestly, for the most part, you know, with their polygons. Boy, I'm glad I have a bunch of these stupid cryos. Makes me cryo that I have to use them to get him to gear 10. What's this? Cryos? Stun gun? Well, at least that's Carbontes. Oh my gosh, that's another cryo. Oh, it's another cryo. Oh, that is painful, yo. All those cryos I just farmed. And I got to get 50. Well, at least like I said, at least Carbontes are, you know, easy to come by. Dude, what is up with all the cryos? I just spent like literally like 150 of these to get these guys going. That's messed up. All right, let's take his abilities up. I bet everyone's like, why do you do this to your GP? But these guys are definitely, like I said, I'm confident these guys are going to be needed for the next GL. And they're going to be a good team, guaranteed. So as soon as they're farmable, I'll be farming them. I have no doubt I'll be farming them, 100%. They just don't make new characters the way they make old characters. The new characters are always good. They just are. Well, that's not always true. Sometimes, wow, that is a wall of protection. That is a wall of stats. Whenever a Bad Batch ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, that enemy loses protection. If that enemy had less than 50% protection, but more than 50% protection, they also lose 8% health. This excludes raid bosses. All right. Interesting. Let's do some health mods. Health and tenacity, I think, are the ones we got, right? Health, tenacity. Let's go. Let's go. Health. That's trash. This one might not be. We'll see. Ooh, 14. I'm okay with that. 14 speed. Yeah, that's an okay one. Let's see. Not going to do anything with that one for now. Let's see if this speed goes anywhere. 14. Wow, 2 14s today. Okay. All right. Giggity giggity goo. Maybe he's going to get some health mods put on him for now. Let's see. Can we get another 14? 10. Okay, well, you know what? 10 is still 10. 10 is better than a sharp stick in the eye. Remember, I own that statement. Ooh, 1 speed, or speed dropped. Come on. 10 or greater, 10 or greater, 10 or greater. 8. Whatever. That's pretty damn good tenacity. I might be able to use that. I've got some highly tenacious characters. Lots of these mods down here. You gotta lock those mods, my guy. Why would I lock mods? I've never locked a mod ever in my life. That sounds annoying. Offense with speed. We might find a purpose for you someday. Offense with speed, and it's at my 8 threshold. Blech. The drop rate on the cryos were bad. Yeah, I know, dude. Whoops. I almost spent too much just there. All right. Come on. Go. Speed. Offense on a protection. No. Nope. 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 Oh, this is the one I wanted it to be really good. It's critical damage with speed and offense. You can do it. It all went to speed, but crappily. A 3 and a 4? Seriously? Whatever. That's dumb. That's barely considered worthy after 3 rolls. Gosh, the fact it doesn't allow for just max rolls is ridiculous. There shouldn't even be a variable. It should just be max. This is the capability of this mod. It's either rolling this or rolling that. So stupid. Getting a 3 and a 4 on 2 rolls. Like, there's no other stats worthy on that mod now. It's like trash. Nine. There we go. All right, let's sell these stupid ones. Get some of my money back. All right, Echo. Let's do health and tenacity. See what we got. See what we got, buddy. Oops. Let's see, that one's protection with 14 speed. Let's just put the most speed on him for now that we've got. Tenacity with 12. What do you got? Protection with 10. Tenacity with 12. Why not? Let's just load you down with health. All right. Dang. There we go. Something. What's up, Easy Living? Late to the party. There you go, Echo. That's something. Wow, look at that damage, man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 2,200 special damage. Yeah. It's pretty pimp. It's totally modded wrong. Let's see how they say speed. Well, at least I went with my superficial secondary speed. And potency. Yeah, that makes sense because he's trying to throw debuffs. They recommend a 5-speed potency mod. All right, let's see. And they want him to have potency, but they're suggesting a tenacity mod, even though it's a potency mod. Okay. 9-speed. Wow, your suggestion is dumb. I will take that under advisement. Thank you, Capital Games. Nice hand there, buddy. Good job. All right, Echo. You're only one Mark III Carbonti away from being with the other guys. And I bet you there's more cryos on the next level. It's going to eat all my cryos that I just literally saved up. Frickin' for my GL. And Double Drops ends today because it's only 2 days. Man. Ships. I do want to take this bad boy to Relic 8. But I'm not going to do it until I know all 15 requirements, since it will be the ship of choice as the tank of choice. I'll be using 2 tanks for my composition. And the Ebon Hawk is a phenomenal ship. I might use this as one of the reinforcements. Probably not, but I might, just because it is such a good ship coming out of reinforcements. And it is such a good universal ship. But if I do that, these 2 guys have to come higher than Relic 3. And his mods would have to go up, which is a lot of work. Ugh. And same thing here. I'd have to do 3 more mods here and his relics. Ugh. But I have both of his, I don't know if you saw that. I have his Zeta, and I do have both the T3 Zetas. All for the ship. I do it all for the ship. The what? The ship. The what? Yeah. And his mods are all messed up. I got a health set, a defense set, a crit chance set, just to match stuff for ships. Rig it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about ships. It's going to be great. It's going to be pretty neat. Bounty hunters are looking pretty good, though. Got him Relic 7, Houndstooth Relic 7, Slave 1's Boba Fett Relic 7, Xanadu Relic 7, and then IG 2000 will be in there, and I got him Relic 5, and I don't know how necessary he'll be, but I gotta finish his mods out. But I'm gonna leave him at Relic 5 for now. His ship is very durable, regenerating protection. So it's a really good ship, and it has target lock synergy. Again, these ships all have target lock synergy, breach synergy, and this one recovers lots of health and gains offense. So it's a good ship. He gets to attack a couple of times on breach, which is good. And then he inflicts stun also, which I like, which he has target lock synergy for as well, but it does 50% more damage if it's a breached enemy. So obviously you want to have breach everywhere. But I don't think I'm going to take him past Relic 5. I think I'm going to leave him at Relic 5. And if things start to work real well, then I probably will take him to Relic 7 just to maximize this team out. So pretty excited. I have everything I need. Just 5 days, man. 5 freaking days. All right. Well, it looks like I've got pretty much everything I can do done. I've got a territory war going. I did 1 battle already. I've got another battle I need to do. Wanted to go into story time, and then I'll get out of here. So let's whoop. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to preface story time today with what I'm about to talk about is not advice for you for your financial future. So please don't take the story and take it as financial future planning. Whatever you do is what you do. Don't say, well, Warrior's doing it, I'm going to do it. If you do it, great. If you don't, you don't. But don't say, I heard it on a stream, and so I'm doing it because of this. There's always a bigger arching, normally, there's always a bigger arching reason why I tell a story, and there is in this situation. And so I'm going to tell the story, and then there's an overarching reason why I'm telling the story, and that is, will be told at the end. But so I have a friend, his name is SureShot. Many of you know SureShot, and he's been on the stream many a time, and he's been into, a lot of you don't know this, he's actually been into cryptocurrency for many, many years. He's had 3.5 Bitcoin. He mines, he has Ethereum, Litecoin. He has a really nice cryptocurrency wallet. Yeah, Audrey, it's story time. Woot woot. And Zevius, Warrior's about to sell us on Dogecoin. And so he's been doing this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. He talked about it a lot 4 or 5 years ago. And so I was like, I want to get in on this. And he was mining. Now, mining is basically how you get the coins, unless you're buying them outright with money. And so he was actually mining. In fact, he had many miners going years ago, and he'd been doing it for years. It's how he got a lot of his Bitcoin back in the day. And his Ethereum, he had one on Litecoin. He was a miner going on Litecoin and stuff. So he had a lot of that going on, and he has a very nice wallet of cryptocurrency because of all of this. But back in the day, I wanted to get involved, but I didn't really know anything about it. So I've spent a few years studying it, learning about it, and getting involved in it, and kind of reading articles and learning about what is it and stuff. And the thing that bothers me about cryptocurrency from the beginning is, so I work in sales, right? I work in sales, and I have a product, and I sell a product to a human being. They give me money, and I give them a product. And with cryptocurrency, you're solving algorithms, and they're basically giving you some virtual currency back for solving an algorithm. But in reality, that's really not worth anything. In that mining process, it's worth virtually stuff. But the problem is, and gets where it gets really convoluted, people are putting real money into these coins. So they're actually taking like $1,000 that they have in their wallet, that's a real money, and they're putting it into a coin. And so now the coin's backed by real money. And so the coin's actually worth real money. And so there are still people mining, there are still people, using that for that, but it's getting a backing. And then the NASDAQ and some of these others tradings have gotten involved. Actually, Bitcoin and some others have actually been recognized by the NASDAQ. And so it's become a little bit more legitimate, if you will, for those purposes. And so for about 6 months now, and this has been going on for, well over 8 years. I think cryptocurrency's a 13-year thing. It's been around for about 13 years, popular for about 8. But I think SureShot got in on it about 4 or 5 years ago. So about 6 months ago, I decided to really start heavily deciding to get kind of involved in it, and started talking to friends and family members and telling them about it. And there's two things I want to talk about. One is you should always take your own advice. If you're going to give advice, don't be a hypocrite. And the second is don't always do what other people tell you to do. You need to make your own decisions for yourself. And both of those come from this story. So 6 months ago, I told people that I had been doing research after research after research, and I found a specific coin that I believed to be the next greatest thing. This was 6 months ago. And I said, you really got to get on. You really got to get on. You really got to get on. And it was, in fact, Dogecoin. So that's hilarious that you called that out. Zevius is right. And so I told a lot of people about it that I knew and loved. And I said, it's just one of those things you gotta do. Well, I meant myself to take my own advice, but I am one of those people where I move very slowly. I do a lot of research. As you can tell, I've been researching this for years now, and I still have yet to pull the trigger on doing anything. And so months go by, and lo and behold, many of my friends and family took my advice, and they had all put money in. Many friends, coworkers, and they're like coming back to me and they're like, hey, how much do you have now in your crypto wallet? My crypto wallet's blown the heck up. I'm making so much money because of your awesome advice. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you got me in on this at the ground level, and you gave me so much wise counsel and all this stuff. And I'm so happy. And then, now this is a couple of months ago, when Doge really became like a household name for a lot of families. And I had yet to pull the trigger. And so part of it was I do as I say, not as I do. I was still telling people they should do it, but I had yet to do it. And so it was kind of funny because there I am telling everyone they should be investing, 6 months ago in this Dogecoin. And yet I had yet to do it. And then 2 months ago, I find out that a lot of people I had known that I gave this wise counsel to, or I thought it was wise counsel that I cared about, actually did it. And I didn't even take my own advice. And sure as day, they all put in different amounts of money, but they all, made anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 times the return on their investment. And here I am, I hadn't put any money in yet. So a couple months ago, I finally took my own advice and put in some money. And of course, if you know anything about where Dogecoin is today, you know that I've already made my money back tenfold. And so I've already pulled the money out that I put in. I already have my money back, and I still have a ton of money in there that is growing. And so a couple of things. First, again, this is not advice to go get Dogecoin. Don't do that based off of my live stream. This is one of those things. Don't tell people to do something if you're not willing to do it yourself. And two, you can bite yourself in the butt by telling people that and not really believe it in yourself. You know what I mean? I believed it, but I didn't believe it. This translates into so many things in life where we think we believe something, right? We think we believe something, and then we tell people we believe it, but we aren't really living what we believe, right? We don't really live our conviction. And I think that that's important to really understand that in life today, there's so many people running around talking about their convictions. I'm convicted of this and this, but they're not even living their convictions. So it's one of those things. I think it's better to be a person, a man of action, a woman of action, and live it and be that example than just talk about it, because it can bite you in the butt. And it did for me, because I definitely could have benefited much greater had I just been a man of action and said, hey, I did this, something you might want to do. And then the second thing is if you're out there, by the way, and you're listening to this, right now might not be the best time to jump in, just for the record. You might want to stay away from it until after May 8th. After May 8th, there should be a dip. So I would just caution you. And it is one of those things, it's highly speculative. It's something that jumps up and down, and it's something you have to watch. And there is significant risk in cryptocurrency. There's significant risk in cryptocurrency, you guys. So it's one of those things you really have to do a lot of research like I have. Pay attention, and you're going to have to pay real close attention. I have an entire group of us that watch it, and we talk and we pay attention, and we're helping each other with the buying and the selling and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to make fun of myself a little bit for being an idiot and not buying Dogecoin when I could have got it for 1/100th of a penny, when I ended up buying it for 100 times that. Really stupid. And then not taking my own advice. I think you shouldn't be giving advice if you're not going to take your own advice. Just lessons to live by, right? But for anybody out there that is on the Dogecoin train, congratulations for getting on early. I think it's going to pay off. Just don't stay on it too late. As always, I appreciate everybody who came on, and everybody out there, you keep your gaming on. Warrior.